Well, first of all, points were harder to score this year. So you're going to see the qualifying scores lower this year than in past years. And then the difference between new gen and current gen, right? Because previously everybody on Xbox was competing for those 4 spots. Now everybody on Xbox is basically broken in half. So I don't want to say you have double the chance to qualify, but the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here in Big D, basking under the moonlight, the gorgeous Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge. Happy Halloween and welcome to a spooky screening of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here's hoping all your trick-or-treaters come at halftime. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian. We've heard a lot of critique of some of the fouls that are called. Ask Warriors head coach Steve Kerr. He said, quote, "We've gotten out of control, gifting offensive players the ability to jump 3 or 4 feet into a guy and draw a foul. It's not a basketball play. Give the defensive player some benefit of the doubt, guys."
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. And here we are in October. Let's see how things are going out west. You look at the Kings, sitting 4th in the conference early on and looking to move into that top tier. And, of course, there's Dallas. They're tied right now.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. At the 2 and the 3, it's Halliburton and Barnes. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Harkless in at the 4. And for the Mavericks, Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Basketball on Halloween night, always a spirited affair. Grant, serious question here. Now, when you look back, which costume got you the most treats, partner?
Of course. That's easy, BA. I had the Michael Jackson Thriller jacket. I went as Michael Jackson. I got all the candy. And I threw in a moonwalk as well.
Pass to Doncic. Takes the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Got a piece of it. Finney-Smith with it. He's covered by Fox. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Fox, the pass to Halliburton. Fox, left side. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first. You know, playing for the Knicks, Porzingis did a lot of initiating in the post. His shot diet has changed since the injury. He's much more spot up and catch and finish now.
You know, for a max contract player to accept a change in play style as KP has, Clark, it's not always easy.
No, it really isn't, BA. And I think it's a credit to how much he puts the team first. I mean, he's willing to sacrifice and adjust his game for the greater good, and he's very effective in his role. That always helps, too.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. I mean, he struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. The question has been, can he stay healthy? That's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
and sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Fox. 23 points his last outing.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
That's good from Hardaway on the assist from Powell.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Here's Holmes. Goes back up. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
You know, he's not super fast, but the reflexes of Doncic are quick. He's able to jump on the shot and take it away. That's just instinct and understanding how to play.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Fox against Powell. Fox the pass to Holmes.
Dallas foul. Luka Doncic. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Doncic with it. 5 points in the game. Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 7.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Halliburton for 3. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Powell, the shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's Halliburton. Knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fox. The offensive rebound. The Mavericks have gone a perfect 7 for 7. A nice shot by Doncic. He's got 9.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
With this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Three-pointer, Fox. Mavericks with a rebound. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do, much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run.
Doncic using quick, active hands. The fast break started beautifully because of it.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. They need this. The shot misses. Good D by Porzingis. Here's Hardaway, and the powerful one-handed slam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Harkless. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that one is hammered home.
Fox really interested in making his teammates better, and he does it with his passing.
Doncic into the lane, and Doncic hammers it home.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Count that one.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Porzingis passes to Doncic, and De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Doncic, here we go. And Doncic hammers it home.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
That's tipped and stolen by Porzingis. 18 feet out. And Holmes pulls it down.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. Only one miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Now here's Fox. Puts it up from 12, gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range just the way he wants to.
Doncic with it. Halliburton picks him up. The baseline J. Second chance effort. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Third team foul. At the line for Dallas, Dwight Howard, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Kings. Hield comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And so Powell nails them both. The Kings have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Oh, they get a hand on it. Powell with a steal. Into the lane. And Powell with the stuff.
Powell is a tomahawk jammer. I mean, when he gets a head of steam behind him, he's ready to throw it down.
Here's Halliburton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Hardaway comes with a double. Here's Thompson. Again, the Kings score.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And it's Hardaway on the take. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. Here's Halliburton. Outside heel. Takes a 3. Sinks it from distance.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
Here's Hardaway. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Halliburton. The Mavs get their last shot to go. The Mavericks pull it in. Hal's got 4 rebounds now. Doncic outside. From 17, again, Dallas.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Halliburton outside. Right side heel. The 3 from Barnes. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team, and they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Davis, he's checked in for the Kings. Mitchell comes in for Halliburton. Mitchell against Brunson. Buries it down low.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Bullock. Lays it up and banks it in.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And Sacramento has possession. Inside, here's Hield. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Hield's got 5.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Brunson. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
A prolific scorer dating back to his college days. Hield just understands how to generate points.
Buddy Hield, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, with everything else that coaches have been dealing with, the NBA gave them a pass to skip the suit and tie, Clark. You think broadcasters are next?
Oh, I would love that, BA. I don't mind dressing up in a sweatsuit, but I know TV requires a coat and tie, but I would love on occasion to have a dress-down day if we could.
And so he hits both. The Mavericks on offense. It's an 18-point lead. Kleba finds Brown. The shot won't fall. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Pass to Mitchell. Hauled in by Brown. Kleba with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Brown can't hit. Sacramento has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. And here's Davis. Now here's Thompson. Shoots over Brown. Rejected by Brown. With the drive. And Brown with the stuff.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
I certainly hope not.
Now here's Mitchell. Hield passes to Davis. Here's Mitchell. Lets it fly. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Mitchell's got 5 now. Here's Bullock.
In the first.
Hield with the defensive effort.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Brown against Davis. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's Hield. Here's Barnes. They grab their own miss. Thompson finds Hield. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now. So it's the Mavericks now. 15-point game. Here's Brown. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Barnes. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Hey, and Barnes not playing around when he gets near the bucket. When he has the ball deep inside, he's looking to bang it.
Outside Brunson. From downtown. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Mitchell with room to shoot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 7.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
It's Bullock on the wing, guarded by Hield. Here's Brown. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brown's gotten his 2nd bucket.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And stolen by Brunson. Driving inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
At the line for the Kings. At the line for 2.
That one misses. He does not get the second one. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Mavericks ahead, up by 15. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And Kristaps Porzingis, an all-star in 2018, he talked about his summertime work to get back to that level.
is getting in that weight room and living in there, basically. Doing what I need to do, and then I'm going to be twice a day in the basketball court as well, just working on everything. So.
Grant, you see the work he's put in to strengthen his frame.
I mean, he really has, B.A. At 7'3", tremendous length. Putting on that suit of armor, so to speak, can help him withstand the rigors of this game.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. We've got Mitchell, Terrence Davis out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So the Kings making a change here. Holmes is checked in. Mitchell, the pass to Thompson. Now Holmes. Left side Mitchell. Pass to Thompson. Oh, Cauley Stein with the block. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. Fox is checked in for the Kings.
De'Aaron Fox.
Clock at 4. Here's Davis. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Holmes against Cauley Stein. Shoots over Holmes. Cauley Stein can't get it to go. Sacramento has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Hield from outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Holmes. Fox with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. Holmes, good.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Bullock. Here he goes. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Fox against Brunson, and they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleber. That'll be a second foul of the game. Harkless is checked in for Thompson.
In for the Kings, Maurice Harkless.
Outside Davis, pass to Fox. Now Holmes. Cauley Stein defending. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Fox. Cauley Stein with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Brown passes to Kleber. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Here's Hield. Tries to keep it alive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Kings, Richaun Holmes, taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. Mavericks shooting 71%. Their offenses look unstoppable all game long. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his
An attacker who's not afraid to get a little rugged and physical. I like Hardaway Jr.'s disposition, fellas.
Hardaway Jr. 2 shots.
Shoot it 2.
That one's good from Hardaway.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
Hardaway hits them both. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Fox, the pass to Hield. From deep. It doesn't go for him. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage in. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And here are the Kings now, following the score by Dallas. And stolen by Hardaway. Down low. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Harkless. Fox outside. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't bank that one in. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 12-3 run. And the shot goes. Doncic has got 19.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
And there was some serious muscle on that one.
And all kind of mean. He wanted the defense to feel that one.
Yes, sir. Looking in the force.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Here's Fox. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Pass to Holmes. To the paint from 7 feet. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, the players on 2-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Halliburton. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
It's Doncic with a drive, rebounded by Fox.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Now here's Hield. To the middle. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 10 points.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Here's Doncic. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for his shot.
Now here's Fox. 10 points for him.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple. But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Now here's Fox, and the shot goes in. Fox has got 10 points in the quarter.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's not been a typical possession for them in this first half. You know, for the most part, they've been pretty smart with the ball.
Brown, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. And he's going for the oop here. Halliburton finds Fox. From 12 feet, that one doesn't drop. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Porzingis. Hardaway's got 18 points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Pass to Barnes. And here's Holmes. Back to Barnes. Here's Fox. He's got 14. Shoots over Brown. And it's Fox missing. Doncic against Fox. It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic with the jam.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket, all Doncic needs is a sliver.
Fox, the pass to Halliburton. High post Holmes. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Doncic. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Barnes. Good D by Finney-Smith.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And Doncic, here we go, uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 33.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
And it's Fox missing.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Pass to Doncic. From 13, and he makes it. Doncic has got 35.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Porzingis against Fox. And that one's good. Porzingis has got 6 points.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Harkless. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
3.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Fox has got 12 points now in the quarter.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Halliburton. Tries it from 19. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Mavericks with some changes. Kleba, he's checked in for Porzingis. Brown comes in for Finney-Smith. And Brunson is subbed in for Doncic. We've got 1:13 left in the second period. Davis against Kleba. Who poked away. The three from Mitchell. Hauled in by Brown. Dallas shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Pass to Hardaway. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
To the paint. Here's Thompson. Tipped.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shot from the wing. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it. You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Mavericks on top, just dominating this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 37 points, 5 assists, and 4 steals. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough? to play point guard. And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
It's Barnes on the wing. Halliburton outside. Another three for Sacramento. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense, Clark.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of magic and kid when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 7. Counted from distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Sacramento has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game. Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
Mavericks timeout call.
Pass to Harkless. Inside. And the basket by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 12 points in the game.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Doncic's shot is good.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Halliburton outside. Here's Holmes. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Barnes. It's good. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
For Dallas, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got 24 points.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Harkless. Up top Barnes. To the inside. Halliburton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his 4th personal foul.
Well, we hear about NBA players whose dads played in the league or overseas, but for Tyrese Halliburton, his father, John, was a referee.
I mean, that man, Tyrese, was exposed to the game at such a young age. His father, John, took him to basketball camps starting in preschool. And when you watch how Tyrese plays, it's obvious he has a great feel for the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Heald's checked in for the Kings. And both free throws good for Halliburton. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Sacramento ball.
Now here's Fox. Tightly guarded. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. 2 points. That one goes. Doncic has got 45 points.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Pass to Holmes. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Good work there as it goes.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Holmes. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
The assist.
Holmes has got 4 this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The Kings have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Down low. And it's Fox with the jam.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Here's Doncic. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Here's Bullock. Not enough on that one as it misses. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Outside Hield. Inside. Here's Halliburton. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. The Mavericks making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. The Kings also with a sub. Mitchell's checked in. Sacramento has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. 4 on the clock. Halliburton for 3. Knocks down the triple. Halliburton's got 17 points.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
The drive by Bullock. Rebound by the Kings. Holmes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. So the Kings making a change here. Thompson's checked in. To the inside. Banked it in off the glass. 9 points in the game.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And Dallas calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here's Cauley-Stein. No good off the back of the rim. Sacramento has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Pass to Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. From deep. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Doncic with it. Halliburton picks him up. Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 49 in the game.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, Cauley-Stein with the block. Healed from outside. Cauley-Stein with the rebound. Cauley-Stein's got 7 rebounds in the game. Drives to the hoop. The shot that time not on target. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Healed from outside. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
That one's good for 2. Bullock's got 8 points.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Timeout call, Sacramento.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
Different look for Dallas. Brown, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And Brunson is subbed in for Finney-Smith. The Kings also with a sub. Davis is checked in. Now here's Thompson. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Mitchell. Plenty of space. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. He's got 9.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Kleber. Davis with a rebound. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And the basket by Hill.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's Brunson. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 7 assists in the game. Brunson's gotten it done so far from the field, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Chalk up 2 there. Mitchell's got 11 points.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Brunson misses. The Kings shooting around 53%, a nice number. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And the Kings with another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Dallas' shooting has been incredible, 72%. Kleber, yes, it's good.
Doncic, so multifaceted, a stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Bullock's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 tries. Here's Davis. And rejected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kleba. Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings.
Harrison Barnes.
Now Heald. He's got 18. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Heald. Clock at 6.
Dallas foul. Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Heald. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Bullock. 10 points for him over Heald. Again, Dallas.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Thompson outside. And it's Heald. That time on the assist by Thompson. Heald's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Capable of lighting it up any given night. Heald's offensive game is only getting better. The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Pass to Barnes. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now here's Heald. Give him 20. Blocked! And they recover it. Barnes passes to Thompson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Thompson's got 6 points.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Brown can't hit.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And Mitchell with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Mitchell against Brunson. Here's Thompson. Deflected. And out of bounds. The Kings will take it.
Sacramento ball.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Brown comes in for Doncic. And Hardaway is subbed in for Bullock. Here's Mitchell. He's got 16. Heald from outside. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 7 assists in the game. Pulls up on the wing. Offensive rebound. Kleba tries yet again. And Brown with the layup.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The find from Buddy Hield. I'd like to see him do that more. Spread the ball around.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Brunson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So the Kings making a change here. Fox outside. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Sacramento ball.
Six to shoot. A little mid-range shot is up. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Powell. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks out in front by 19 going into the break. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And let's listen to head coach Luke Walton review the game plan with his guys.
Plenty of time. Hey, we aren't going to do it at one possession. Get stops. It has to be on the defensive end.
Looking at the big picture, Coach Walton keeping it real.
Yeah, no reason to rush anything. If they take their time here, they can steal this one.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Taking a look at the Kings, Barnes is the 4 with Holmes in the middle. Their backcourt is Fox and Hield, and it's Davis in at the 3, the small forward.
His first turnover. He's been extremely steady with the ball tonight.
Here's Hield. Tipped away. And stolen by Hardaway. Davis against Brown. Shoots over Davis. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Mavericks lead by 19. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Another thing they've been able to do since the very beginning of this game is score points off turnovers, and lots of them.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Knocks it loose. Brunson against Fox. They get it back. Kleba. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You gotta work harder on the glass.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Kleba. The Kings also with a sub. Halliburton's checked in for Davis. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
And here are the Mavericks now. Here's Hardaway. From down in the low post, it goes. Hardaway's got 26.
Boy, Hardaway Jr. is a competitor now, showing you some real toughness. He's not going to give you an inch. He's going to fight you to the finish. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Brown. Clark is someone with a close eye on the college game. How excited were you about this season's incoming rookies?
Boy, I tell you, man, it's always exciting. I mean, that's been my take every year. I mean, you take a look at the guys in college and you know some of them will be pros, and you're excited for them to have that opportunity to realize a dream. So I think the drive and enthusiasm of these young guys at the college level as they embark on trying to be pros, that's always fun for me to watch and see.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Brown. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Halliburton. To the middle. And Barnes with a basket. The assist from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Powell, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And he lobs it up. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
Inside, here's Barnes. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Barnes has got 21 points in the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Brunson. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now. The Kings have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Halliburton outside. Poke loose. Barnes passes to Fox. Soft touch off the glass. Give him 20.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Barnes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Yeah, Barnes doing a nice job embracing contact on the way up. Superb at throwing himself into the defense and drawing the foul.
And the developmental path for top prospects is evolving. Clark, it was recently announced a new high school league for the top powerhouses.
Well, you could almost see this coming, B.A. Again, creating additional pathways for young players to pursue their professional dreams would lead to other types of competition in the NBA. So we'll see how it plays out. But I'm not totally opposed to it. Again, it's a small percentage of players that would be part of this type of tournament or league. So let's see where it goes. Man, you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in. And the Kings also making a change. Harkless is checked in for Hield. That one misses. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. The rebound by Harkless.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, it's quite nice to see Barnes getting physical inside. You know, does a really good job sensing and feeling the contact coming and then going right into it, not shying away from it.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Both free throws good from Barnes.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Here's Porzingis. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Hardaway, no good. Sacramento has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Harkless. The shot off that time. Good D by Finney-Smith. For Dallas, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Here's Porzingis. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Double team on Fox. And stolen by Brunson. Now a timeout called by Dallas.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Doncic. And out of bounds, the Kings will take it.
Sacramento ball.
Doncic against Fox. And he drives in. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Doncic.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good in distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw's good for Fox.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
And both free throws good for Fox. The Mavericks on offense. 16-point lead. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Kings ball.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. 14 feet away, and he hits the jumper. Fox has got 24.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Here's Holmes. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Doncic with the bucket.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand. Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And Dallas calls time here.
All right, rookies coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. He spoke to his club like they were down in a score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Halliburton. And he goes in for the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And it's the Kings with the ball. The Mavs get their last shot to go.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
It's stolen by Barnes. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Hardaway's got 4 rebounds in the game. Right side, Finney-Smith. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Knocked away and stolen by Hardaway. The finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Tell you, it's awesome to see Hardaway Jr. own possessions all by himself. I mean, this has to help with his confidence going forward.
To the paint. Here's Halliburton. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Nights like this tonight, I mean, that's why you pay Porzingis max money at times. He simply just carries the offense.
Here's Harkless. And again, another assist.
The assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Holmes with the block. They retain possession, and that one's good. Porzingis. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Harkless. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's taking what he can get here. Has a 3 in each half.
Hardaway against Halliburton. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Hardaway's got 30. Sacramento has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the 4th. Here's Halliburton. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
The Kings trailing. Pass to Harkless. Fox against Doncic. From the high post. Got it. Fox has got 31.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Now here's Halliburton. The ball's knocked loose. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Doncic. And yes, another basket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And it's Fox missing.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Yeah, they brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Drops in the layup for 2.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Fox outside with the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. Fox has got 17 now, just in the second half. Doncic on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball, and the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. Sacramento has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th. Fox. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
Everything Fox does is so fast. Makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
De'Aaron Fox. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. both free throws good for Fox. And the Mavericks with possession here. It's a 10-point game. And the shot's good. Doncic has got 59 points.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Fox goes in, and Fox powers it home.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
The baseline J is on the way, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. Got a piece of it, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
The Kings shooting has been great this game, 58%. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got 39.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Mavericks.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a huge performance it was for Luka Doncic.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game. And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
He swipes the ball away again.
Got to be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals. Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. They're on top by 13. 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
The Kings making a switch here. Lynn's checked in for Holmes. Bagley comes in for Harkless. Davis, he's checked in for Barnes. And Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And the Mavericks with possession here. 13-point lead. And that one's good for Brunson.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And Brown with the stuff.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
And Brown with the stuff.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. I think it was a great game today. We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.